Later on The Tonight Show, it's Dennis Miller at his most outrageous.
That may not happen to see.
That it's almost lifelike. But that, perhaps, is the biggest single question people...
Of the day with Susie Garib and Andrew.
Today is Willie and Glenn.
Entertainment Weekly's new disco.
I have some spiritually...
And fun. It's been good. No full-time sick.
Tell you something.
Find the disco...
That you can't scratch.
Great rounds.
Software products that we...
Oh, no. Good.
Hey, boys.
Against the Seattle Mariners in the Bronx. And we take you to the ninth inning, 31-year-old.
Just for you. We guarantee hours.
It's the souls of our children and families.
Caring Communities has developed an Afrocentric curriculum. In addition to teaching the basics of reading, writing, and arithmetic, they build pride and self-esteem.
Whenever Miss Banks comes to your classroom, she wants to show you some things from Africa. These are called Shaker Rays. Can you say
Unfortunately, in our society, there have been periods in our history where the emphasis on the positive aspects of African and African-American culture have been ignored.
Before there was paper, the Egyptians made papyrus, and they put things on papyrus, and this is what this paper is made out of, that they wrote on. That's why I always like to collect things like this, so that you can see that we are very intelligent. Our people before us are very intelligent. You should remember that, because that means that you can do great things.
The African-centric or Afrocentric concept is embodied in our concept of the African proverb, which says, it takes a village to rear a child.
I want all of you to learn as much as you can possibly in this world, in this classroom, and from your teacher.
Well-defined.
A woman.
What day helps your small business grow?
It's Friday. Are you free?
Help your business do more business with Sprint's amazing offer. Fridays.
So abusive of her mother, Patsy, and her new stepfather, Mike, that the new family almost collapsed.
There was an all-out physical brawl right here in the living room.
Hit us, kicked us, did everything she could possibly do in her power. If she was strong enough to do it, she would do it. I begged him to let me call the police, to have them to come and take her out of my home. It was that bad.
Patsy and I had already talked about, doing something with Tanya, sending her somewhere.
We even talked about divorce between the both of us.
Things had gotten to the point where we were, very upset with each other all the time. We were a family in trouble, and we needed help. The situation was out of control, and I didn't have I did not have the foggiest notion of how to get it back under control.
We also realized that Tanya needed help because she was constantly telling us every day of her life she wished she was dead, and that scared us.
That was the most serious issue. Yeah.
We knew then that when a child starts wishing that she was dead or wants to leave the home or, just to do something to hurt her own self, that she's crying for help.
I felt like if it wasn't for traumatized, that I would probably have ran away again. I'd probably be in juvenile right now. And me and Mama probably would never be able to get along.
Instead of sending Tanya away from home, a juvenile court judge sent a home ties worker to the Pools house for 6 weeks of intensive crisis intervention. Janet Donnelly, a family preservation specialist, is able to spend 20 hours a week with the Pools, helping them resolve conflicts and define acceptable goals.
I think it would be a good idea if we discussed the goals that y'all set for this week and kind of review them so that we can keep them in mind.
I think mine would be not hitting on Keith and quit calling him names. And try to make this week better than last week was, because I guess I started back talking again.
We have to remind each other that if we don't try to continue on, that it will go back to the way it was. And I think we're doing a good job at it.
Yeah, it's actually got to the point when me and Mom could actually fix our hair in the same room at one time without fighting.
And that wasn't happening before.
No.
Home ties cost Tennessee about $2,600 per family, compared to about $18,000 per year for a child in state care. Janet will soon end her 6 weeks with the Pools, making sure they are referred to appropriate follow-up services. The odds of the Pool family staying intact look good, since over 70% of families are still together 1 year after the home ties intervention.
Actually, the first couple times you were here, I felt like it was a waste of time. I told Mike when you would leave, I just wish you wouldn't come back anymore. But you kept coming back and encouraging us and helping us, and I feel like we're on the right track now to getting everything settled.
One time, I did want to die, and I was. And if I could, I would have tried to kill myself. But now that you've helped us and helped me realize that there ain't no need of that.
Family preservation programs like the one that kept the Pool family intact are available in all of Tennessee's 95 counties and in more than 30 states. Families headed by single teenage mothers are undoubtedly the most fragile and vulnerable. Compared to women who put off having children until their 20s, teen mothers are more likely to drop out of school, to abuse or neglect their children, have another child within 2 years, and go on welfare. Families begun by teen mothers currently make up half of all welfare recipients and cost the government $25 billion a year. The United States has the dubious distinction of leading the Western world in teenage pregnancies. Since 1960, the number of children born to unmarried teen mothers has increased 5-fold. Raising healthy, well-adjusted children is a challenge for any parent, but the burden can be overwhelming for single adolescent mothers like Kim Penniman of Plainfield, New Jersey.
When I took the pregnancy test, it came out positive, and I cried because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to tell my mother. I didn't know what to tell my father. And just really, I didn't know how to react to anything. I was too scared. Say A.
Why? I mean, you've been over there before, right? Tuckers are here.
Controversial running back Lawrence Phillips.
Of paperwork.
Well? Guys, are we ready to roll?
No, we are not going anywhere, Joey.
Come on, I took the whole afternoon off to help you guys.
Joey, look, we want you to go home, okay? We thank you, the Palm Beach Police Department thanks you, but we no longer need your assistance.
That's right, Joey. Thank you and goodbye.
But I can identify the killer.
No, Joey.
An hour.
At 3815 Lehman Ferry Road would like to invite you to come down and have
Corrupt. Your arsenal.
Yes?
Participate in Plainfield High School's teen parenting program. Like Kim, many of these young mothers were born to teenage mothers. The coordinator of the teen parenting program is Diane Desplantes.
One of the things we see over and over again is that it's a cycle.
Drives. Different types of paper, aluminum, and plastic. Huntsville Mayor Steve Hettinger has been working for years on a better recycling program, and now that this plant is online, he hopes everyone will make recycling a daily part of their lives.
And this is a big step toward that, another step as we protect our planet and take care of what's important. We've got a quality of life in this community, and it is because we have people who care about our environment.
The recyclery is so efficient that the fleet of BFI trucks has been trimmed by 1/3, meaning less trucks on the road, more garbage being recycled, and less trash in our landfills. In Huntsville, Mike Best, 31 News at 10.
BFI picks up recyclable trash from more than 95,000 homes and 500 businesses across the valley. Watch out, Washington. Here comes one of the valley's finest.
And he's one of the country's finest. We'll tell you about his upcoming travels next.
John Stock.
Case with.
Simple geste.
For the
serve in units where commanders saw that gays and lesbians were among the most competent and, I must add, respected members of the unit. So they basically left them alone to do their job, and they tried to fend off the witch hunters. But I looked around me and saw lots of inconsistency. Many units where commanders and investigative agencies were conducting the most tawdry and wasteful witch hunts and really intrusive and abusive investigations. And what bothered me as a commander was that I was worried whether or not I had enough money to take my platoons out on special training exercises or buy spare parts. And I would look and see money being channeled into these investigative branches to pay for agents, for example, to hang out at a gay bar to see if they could entrap members of the women's flag football team. I mean, it was a ridiculous waste of resources. And I'm speaking out today not so much as a gay American, but as a citizen and a veteran who is very concerned that the type of policies Representative Dornan advocates are a waste of precious resources, and I
create great
underestimate the ability of soldiers to get along and get the job done.
Okay, Andrea, hold on there. Joining me on the phone now is Dorothy Hages, whose son, Alan, was brutally beaten to death aboard ship off the coast of Japan after he revealed that he was gay. Dorothy, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Actually, he was not on board the ship when he was beaten, right?
No, he was in the park, and they stalked him, and they followed him into the bathroom. And while he was going to the bathroom, they came up behind him and hit him and then stomped all over his body. The man who killed them's shoes prints were embedded in my son's face.
In fact, he was so badly beaten, the only way to recognize him was from the tattoos that he had gotten, right?
That's right. If my daughter later the night of the wake had not gone in and reopened the coffin and looked, to this day, I would not know that was my son in that coffin.
Wow. Yeah, that happened in October of '92. Now, your son had, how long was he aboard that ship after he said that he was gay?
He said he was gay in the beginning of September, and we were told that the legal officer was gone, and they had to wait until the legal officer came. The legal officer came back the 1st of October, and a week before my son was killed, his paperwork was sent in. We were told that usually within 6 to 7 days after the paperwork was sent in, they're released. His ship was going to sail out the next morning with him on it.
With him on it?
Yes.
So almost a month later. Whatever happened to his killers?
The one person, Charles Vince, he went state's evidence, and he was sentenced to 1 year, which was reduced to 4 months in lien of his testimony, which they didn't even need. He was released in 72 days with a less than honorable discharge.
And the other man is serving a life in prison sentence.
He's serving natural life. I understood that natural life would be natural life. In the 3 years that he's been in Leavenworth, he has gone before a clemency board 3 times to try to have his sentence changed, saying that it's too harsh of a sentence.
But you have indications that his life there is not bad at all.
He brags to a Tribune reporter that, first of all, he had no feelings for gays one way or other before he went into service. It was when he was in boot camp that they preached to him that gays were no good, that they didn't belong in the Navy, and that it was perfectly all right.
It's great.
Running a number on you. Maybe you had a real good reason to want her dead.
Oh, please. Maybe I went over there to pick through some stuff, which I'm not saying I did, understand? But even if I was, what's it gonna matter now to old Tanya now, anyway?
So you were stealing? When he said...
Happily ever...
Jack, I told you not to come over.
I sort of thought I'd drop by.
You're acting like such a jerk. I hope you know it's not helping anything.
Look, I just came by to see what you were doing.
I'm babysitting. I mean, the kids are upstairs taking a bath.
So why don't you just let me come in for a little while? I'll be good.
Jack, no. You're drunk. I can't believe you.
Just a couple of beers.
Jack, no means no. I said no, and you came over anyway. Guess I'll talk to you later. I have to babysit.
All right, run along, Marty. Build me a new empire.
That was quick.
Shut up. What happened?
Let's get out of here. Just get me home.
Oh, man.
It's all part of the game. Come on, I got an idea. Where are you going?
Just trust me, okay? Just stay low, Commando. Stop. Shh. What are you doing?
Jimmy, it's our turn to shake back. I take my own bath. Jimmy? Okay, Jimmy Tucker, if you don't get up there and take that bath right now, I'm gonna grab you and take you up there myself. Just try it. Then see what happens. All right, you asked for it. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, come on. I'm serious.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at you. You're calm.
I can't believe we're doing this. But I hope nobody can see us.
Relax. Oh, man, seriously, you should be taking notes.
Bath now.
Yeah. Go! Yeah! With all your strength, push! Push! A little more! Push! It's a boy! It's a boy!
It's a boy.
Michelle, it's only a vision. It's me, Julius. Sit here. Come back. Shh. You're all right.
The most dreadful images plague me day and night. An enormous tidal wave comes, a colossal earthquake, everything destroyed. Your cough isn't getting any better. What are you doing in the kitchen barefoot in the middle of the night cooking jam?
I'm not.
Yes. What's that?
It's jam. I'm experimenting. I think I found something that preserves it. Here. See if it tastes any worse than yours. Told you to look in. Thank you.
You must go to Arles as soon as possible. The plague has broken out again.
But it's a week's journey, and I don't like it.
You must go. Hundreds are already dying. It's more virulent than ever. I look after Marie. Take Raoul with you and set up your laboratory there.
The Holy Inquisition! We want to see Dr. Scalinger.
He's at the hospital.
Indeed. You stay here, Will. Ah. Monsieur, you are required to...
Later.
The matter cannot be postponed. The Holy Inquisition will not...
I will answer all questions tomorrow. Good night.
Where is Nostradamus?
He is in Arles, fighting the plague. Good night.
Good night.
Stop, stop. Why have you come back so soon? Something's gone wrong.
Where's my wife and my children?
They're under guard in the hospital. They've got the plague.